Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome, actually, not back to anything. Welcome to a new series that I'm starting. This series is for a game that I love. My number one game when it comes to AAA titles. And you may recognize it as The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I only played Tears of the Kingdom because I love Breath of the Wild.
Open your eyes.
So this series is gonna start
Open your eyes.
as a normal mode
Wake up, Link.
series, and when we beat the boss, I'll start the second series, which is master mode. Now I'm not gonna do all 120 shrines, but we are gonna do the DLC. We're gonna do all of the divine beasts. I love playing this game. I first played it on the Wii U. At the time, I did not have... when I first bought it for the Wii U, I did not have a Switch yet. So, I think there was something...
Is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It
I
will
really-
help guide you after your long slumber.
I really think on the Wii U, you should have been able to use the Sheikah slate while playing on the gamepad, because it does look way more like a gamepad than a Switch. So I do have the DLC for this game.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Okay. I prefer the Sheikah slate to the Purra pad. I do like the alliterations that they used for this game. Sheikah slate confirmed. The return of the hero of the wild.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
I remember first playing this game and thinking that the old man was Ganon. I don't know how to whistle sprint. Oh, I think I did it. Oh ho, well met, stranger. It's unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me, I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Answering a question with a question. That's fair enough. I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence. I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Whew. Please let me know if I may be of service. I beg your pardon. I do believe that that's my baked apple. You can't just go taking whatever you please. Oh ho ho. Oh ho. Please, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please, help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. Grab it. Link, grab the weapon. I don't like the fact that they did. Hold on. Okay, so sorry about that. Hold on. Sorry, my dog is a bit of a jerk and very loud. Oh, I didn't do that properly. I forgot. I don't have much stamina, and I don't have a paraglider. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. There's no time yet. Oh my god.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
My notifications just keep going off. Still can hit it. Enemies are much easier to beat in this game. These early enemies? Okay. I gotta keep track of the enemies I kill, because at a certain point, killing enemies doesn't reward you the hidden XP that the game gives you normally. So, I'll kill about 10 of these guys, and then after that, I'm just gonna probably run away from the red ones. Hold on, I'm gonna kill these guys. So, it was discovered that a similar XP system is in Tears of the Kingdom. Ow. Forget you. And now that leaves him. Okay, that's 5 of them. Haha, you missed. Shield and sword. Okay, a little something I learned after I had started pretty much all the files I've done before this game is that if you find a rock, pick it up. There'll either be a Korok underneath it, or there will be an animal of some kind underneath it. I have no recollection of how long this takes, like this first part, but it's gonna be an hour-long stream today. So Okay. I love this game. It's just so, so good. I do miss getting to see all the lakes and such on the map. Even when you don't have that part of the map completed.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Okay, let's go to that Magnesis Shrine. There is. I wonder if I could hit that. I'm going to save here because I get the feeling that I might not be able to hit that. And if I do hit that, I might die. But oh, it caps how far you can go. There's an invisible wall up here. Got it. Good to know. That was not what I was anticipating. I had never seen that happen before. Well, we got our tips and tricks stream. This. Oh, come on. I know you have fall damage in this game. Oh, I missed that one. That is not on me. That is on the fact that the game, that there's like that slight bit of area where you can fall between the platforms. Yeah, this is probably the place where I died the most early game. Excuse me? I can do that? Evidently I can.
Oh!
My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. The tower and others just like it, have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Don't mind me asking, did anything occur when you were atop that tower? You don't need to conceal the truth to me. Truth be told, I saw the whole thing unfold from afar. I did see you react as if you heard something, coming from the direction of the castle. What? Hit the nail on the head, did I? Seems I have some work to do as far as earning your trust goes. I suppose that is understandable. I assume you caught sight of the atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is calamity Ganon, 100 years ago. That vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? Yes. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we're surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Hand it over. Oh, certainly. Why not? There's no such thing as a free item in this world, you know? Let's see now. How about I trade a bit of treasure for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? I'm not going to the Magnesis Shrine. Come, let me show you something. Nope. It's an open world. I really do wish you could get off this plateau early in some way, but I don't know how. Yeah. Began glowing. It said that there's something inside of it. I'm gonna skip over this because it's pretty obvious. That's some sort of treasure. Treasure for a paraglider, I believe. We're going this way. I want bombs. We're gonna go get bomb trial done. And we're gonna get the switch shirt. Ooh. Get that done. Jeez. Come on. Yeah. Okay, one of these guys could be awakened. And it's him. Now, I'm gonna try my best to avoid. You know what? Got it. Hold on. Okay. Let's get the shrine done. I wonder if I can actually kill my first guardian here. It's probably really just really hard. This is the one ability I miss. Actually, one of the few abilities I miss. I truly miss this ability. Because so much more useful than bomb plants. I do hope the DLC allows us to use the Sheikah Slate as well as the arm. But I don't know how you necessarily do that. I mean, you could switch out map for the, You could, in theory, switch out map.
Yep.
There. Yeah. I never learned how to wind bomb for this game, so.
Yep.
So I'm kind of behind in that aspect. But I think I can make up for it. If this were Tears of the Kingdom, I might have fused one of those to my weapons. Into one of my weapons. Fine. Boom. Easy. I actually have to go over and pick up my bomb. Got my bomb. My orb. Which I still don't know what the orb is for. Did anyone ever figure out what the orb was for in this game? Because, I mean, it just kind of is there. Maybe it's to show that those can toss them around? I don't know. You've proven to possess the resolve of true hero. Yeah, we're gonna see this a lot, so I'm gonna skip it. May the gods smile upon you. Cool. First shrine done. Simple. Probably one of my favorite shrines. Oh, I need Magnesis to get the Switch outfit.
Oh!
Didn't manage to get clairvoyance, or perhaps something similar. As one gets older, it becomes more difficult to see what's right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh ho! The appearance of those towers and the awakening of the shrine is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there.
Ooh.
It has been quite some time since I've seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their technology disappeared long ago, so it is said. It's interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I'll give you the paraglider. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you, since I'm feeling generous. I'll also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of the tower again? Oh, I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate.
Ooh.
See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. you can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah Slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it works as such. Oh, I almost died there. Okay, I cannot kill this guy. Okay, I'm gonna head towards... Does it tell me what those are? Yes, it does. Wow, they give you hero path mode really early in this game. In Tears of the Kingdom, you have to go do a quest, but it doesn't really tell you that that's what you need to go do. Wow, this feels small compared to the new icons. That's how you do it. You just hold down whistle. Yep. Traveler sword. They're menaced by bees. Okay, that's 6. Give me that. There has to be a way off this plateau early. I think I'm gonna grab Staesis and then Crinosis, and then go get Magnesis. I do wish that that when you do the Champions Ballad section, I'm gonna grab the stamina shroom and a couple more rush rooms and then cook. I can never remember exactly how you're supposed to use, how you're supposed to get the worm doublet. But I always manage to get it somehow in this. area before I go get Cryonosis. And I think it's when he sits down here we can talk to him, and he'll give us what we need. Okay. So we meet again. What are you doing? Maybe we'll just sit by the fire for a bit. Come on. Go. What are you doing? Different from hard work. I cooked something. Not bad. Certainly not good, but not bad either. I encourage you to experiment.
Oh.
Cook something. Okay, I don't remember how to get that. What I do remember is I gotta take my woodcutter's axe and find a way across. Across and up. Okay, and I made it. Okay, I should be at like 7. I haven't found apples yet. Or tree branches. I went straight up to 3 damage weapons and skipped the tree branch. And fire arrows. Oh, cool. This is where I always find a ton of trouble, because I can never figure out how to get up there. Because it is a long climb. And I like to jump when I climb, because climbing like this is pretty slow. Okay. I'm down to... If I kill one more Boko, red Boko, I have maxed out the XP I can earn from Bokos. And it's really interesting to start looking at all the information that this game contains. If you just data mine it, there's a ton that, like, knowing it changes the way you play this game. How much further am I? I can hear him. Okay, I almost fell. I wonder if in a glitchless run, you use stasis on that rock to send it flying upward and get to the Krynosis Shrine. Because it does feel like the order it should be is Magnesis, Bomb, Krynosis, Stasis. I mean, Stasis, then Krynosis. Of course, I did it Magnesis, Bomb, Krynosis, Stasis. Okay, I want to point out that both Recall and Stasis freeze time in some way. I did it wrong. I've never done this before. I keep forgetting it's not. I keep forgetting it's not R. It's up on the D-pad instead. So that kind of throws me for a loop every time I accidentally do that. Okay. That is 2 out of 4. I think we can do Krynosis. Finish that up. And then maybe do Magnesis? I don't know. But I don't think we're going to get off the Great Plateau this episode. It's not the 3 hours it took to get off of the Sky Garden. Garden of Time, I mean. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try and ride it. Traveler's bow. Okay. Time for my cold stuff. I'm so slow. Okay. There's one. One of these guys are gone. I find it so interesting that in this game, anything bone related isn't good until you have, until pretty late, and by then it's already outclassed, because it's 5 damage in this game. Tears of the Kingdom, it is a, 20 damage weapon? And that's without fusing anything to it. It's actually good. There's 2 of 3 keys. Okay, that's 3 keys. It's really crucial in this game to keep track of your hidden XP. Because if you don't, then you have a very high chance of not really getting the highest stuff that you can get. The first time I tried to get up to the Krynosis Shrine, I didn't realize you could cook stuff that would be good for the cold. So what I did was I grabbed a torch, well, several torches, and I would light them on fire and go up the side. And I basically just had that torch with me the entire time. So it was pretty annoying. Okay, 1 shrine remains after this. I bet the only reason it took me 3 hours to complete the tutorial of this game, of Tears of the Kingdom, is because I had no idea what I was doing. Because I was clueless. Ring extracted. I don't miss Cranosis nearly as much as I miss Bombs, but I do kind of miss it. It was an honestly pretty good ability. I do really miss a lot of these abilities, except for Magnesis, because we have a better Magnesis in Ultra Hand. Recall. Okay. I think that the reason that there's some abilities that seem almost identical to abilities in this game, in Tears of the Kingdom, is simply because the lore reason of it is because of the fact that the Zonai, their species become the Sheikah. Like, when they die off, what's left? Sheikah. Half part Zonai, majority is probably, whoa. Majority of their DNA probably is Hylian. So, most likely, I really think that's what happened. It makes the most sense, lore-wise, because why? It's very obvious that pretty much no one has seen a Zonai in many years in Hyrule. When King Rauru is seen for the first time. Ooh, DLC shrine. They're not shrine, chest. So, if they have these places where they can ascend to the surface, and they aren't using them, despite the fact that that should be an ability that they have if they built ways to get to the surface via that, unless there were some kind of humans, Hylians going up to the surface. And I think over the generations, if the Sheikah, they get more Hylian blood in them, their powers start to dilute. Because it's very obvious that what the Sheikah Slate does is emulate the abilities of the Sheikah. Because we see Monk Maz Kosha not with a Sheikah Slate, but still doing it. Still doing the abilities. And then we also see Master Koga using the abilities, but he doesn't have a Sheikah Slate either. There we go. I know that probably wasn't the best way to do it, but hey, it worked. So, since the Sheikah's abilities are diluting, the ability like Sonya has of recall, it can freeze time when you use it. Just like stasis. So it gets diluted down to stasis, where it can just freeze time. It can't rewind it. Ultra Hand gets diluted down to magnesis.
Ho!
With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines of this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. That means it is finally time. It is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines acting as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Everyone knows it's the Temple of Time. You understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross. There I will be waiting. Up there. Okay, so somewhere down there is a statue. I just kind of knew that it was the Temple of Time. I didn't really have to do that. Because he made it very clear that that was an important place in this game. Well, there should be. Really? I hit 2 enemies with that. Why do I feel like I remember there being chests with stuff here? Somewhere on this plateau. I remember there being chests. And I had, like, better gear. Why do I feel like I remember there being 2? There was... I thought there was 2 of them. I must be mistaken. I wonder. Can you just climb straight up here? Yes, you can, in fact, climb straight up here.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here's the paraglider, just as I promised. Okay, I'm gonna do one thing before, say 2 things. I think that's it. I told you everything I can. Link, you must say hi. Okay, let's grab this chest. What? Already? Hold on. Okay, I got one of the runes that I need. I do have a Mifa amiibo, so we're gonna see what that gives me in just a second, actually. Right here. Let me grab Mifa. There we go. This is Tamioka Bask. Trap. Chilfin. Current Porky. We got a lot of Porky, we got a lot of Carp. And a Zora Spear. There we go. Oh, it doesn't show it. Basically, I want to go to Lake Como because that's where Minda's helmet is, and that's an important ability. That's an important item. I think it's Midna's helmet. There's an item right down here that I want to get, basically. This is so much more useful. This is so useful in this game. Okay, there's a helmet right in here. First time in this file we've left the Great Plateau. It only took us 70 minutes. Oh. Hello, Garrison. Oh, okay, that's even more useful than I thought it was. Okay, I think that's where we're going to end it. I thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. As soon as I can find... There. Bye.